for party members present. So we are going through the process of receiving all the necessary documents, including payment of 1 million for presidential candidate.
Yeah, we agreed that let's first finish implementation of our MOU and then jointly make the next step. And the other party that we are looking to engage in consultations with is National Unity Platform. And should that succeed, then three can now agree on which other to bring on board. That's the way we have chosen to move. With the PFF, that's the agreement. With other parties, you don't have to agree on everything. It depends on which parties, because there are a number of issues. There are parties which possibly may say, okay, that's an area that we should not work on, which is okay with us, even if we don't work together on fielding joint candidates. But we can work together, for example, in influencing the electoral process, how we engage with the electoral commission. 2, manage communications. Because another thing we think that is very, very critical for the opposition parties is to create an environment where we are not attacking each other. We have to organize an onslaught against the regime. So when we manage that, and the population recognizes that we are all focused on ousting the regime, that we are not competitors, but we want joint effort, even if we don't have single candidates, to see how to overwhelm the regime. We think that that helps in recovering hope in the population and also influencing the state of hopelessness that there is in the population and frustration. Once they see us handling issues, which are literally issues of life and death, in a mature way. So managing communication is another aspect we can work together with other parties. And there are also other aspects, for example, like in vote protection. Because, for example, we have got 35,000 polling stations. Possibly they may increase this time round. So it would be logical that where three parties are, they coordinate effort. Where there are only two, in case you are three, then the two can use their infrastructure even to protect the vote for the third. Or where you are three and then only one is in a particular area, the one can organize the infrastructure for protecting votes for the third. It's the most logical. And once there is discipline and focus on the main objective, to us, we don't think it's something very difficult to achieve. Now, in the past, there are errors which were made, because there are always contestation between these two approaches. And in my own estimation, that's why there was failure in the last 3 attempts. Because the focus was on agreeing on everything. Some of us then, as we think now, was no, you don't have to agree 100%. If you have 5 issues and agree only on 2, work on the 2. But also manage yourself in such a way that the 3 where you have not agreed and are pursued differently by the different parties, create mechanisms for not conflicting over the 3 which you have not agreed upon, but pursue the 2 jointly. Or if you agree on 3, work together on the 3, let the 2 be pursued by the different entities. is the most logical thing. So it just simply requires discipline and focus, and we'll be able to achieve it. And considering really the chaos that is in this country, the levels of frustration of the population, it is worth attempting. You succeed, you thank God. You don't succeed, you don't blame yourself because you'd have tried. So that's the way we keep moving. I mean,